Hi everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. So my name is Victoria Mutch, for those of you who I haven't met, and I am going to be talking a little bit about Arbonne. I'm going to talk about the brand, the business opportunity and the incredible products, and also how this could be a fit for you. So I'm going to go through just a couple of pages of a document that just talks about, is Arbonne for you? But first I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself and to see how this could potentially be a fit for you too. So my background is in business, is in corporate. I've got a business management degree. I've worked in the oil and gas industry since I graduated uni, and I am specialising now within project management, within supply chain, procurement and IT. So that's kind of where I am in the corporate field. I have been partnered with Arbonne for the past 6 years. I run this business part-time alongside my very busy full-time job, and I am also just a way to start a new traditional business, which I am using the funds from Arbonne to fund the new business venture. So this has allowed me so many different choices. So what I'm doing now is nothing, that I could ever have thought I would have been doing 6 years ago. So the reason why I'm so passionate about sharing this business is because a lot of people maybe think it's something that's not. I'm here to show you that Arbonne can be a solution to a lot of things that you're maybe dealing with just now. On a business side of things, it really can be that backup plan and that safety net that you need financially to get you through, some tough times, or if you're facing redundancy. I've been at risk of losing my job like 4 times in the past 5 years with how up and down everything's been in the oil industry. So for me, it's been a massive safety net. Fortunately, I have, stayed in employment, but a lot of people haven't. So I am here to show people that you can build something up alongside working or family life or whatever your life looks like just now, because we all need to prepare for impact, because who knows what's going to happen. We obviously are living in such a time of uncertainty just now. And one of the reasons I am really passionate about, opening people's eyes to this business opportunity is because it ticks all the boxes. It's online, it's health and wellness based. People are wanting to be healthier, they're wanting to feel amazing, they're wanting to look good. That's not going to change. And Arbonne is a holistic approach to all of this. So we're really meeting the needs of the customers, but from a business perspective, with it being online, you can work it from anywhere. It's low startup cost, and you don't have to deal with holding stock and things like that. Like, it's really smartly built for those who are busy. So if you're thinking, maybe I'm just too busy to take on something else, you can fit this in. It's a case of priorities. If you know that something needs to change, if you know that you need to do something different, don't shy away from it. Like, lean into it, because that's where the amazing growth can happen. So 6 years down the line, I never thought I would be considering, looking into a traditional business. Who knows what's going to happen, in the future with that. But I just know that I am really excited because I've allowed myself and given myself choices further down the line. So that is what I'm here to share with you. So keep an open mind. Whether you are looking for, extra income, whether you're looking for a community of people to be part of, because that is a huge thing just now, is just feeling like we are surrounded by supportive people. And that positive community is one of the main reasons why I have kept staying during this period, especially with living on my own. So there's both, sort of elements. Yes, financial side is brilliant, but the community, the training, the personal development that I have had through this business as well is one of the reasons why I maybe have less fear or less anxiety at the moment than if I hadn't done that personal growth and development, because we're all dealing with things we've never dealt with before. And I just feel that it's made me better prepared for everything that's happening just now. So I'm going to share the document with you. I'm just going to share my screen. So hopefully you can see that okay. So Arbonne is a company that was founded 40 years ago. It was founded in 1980 by our founder, Peter Mork, and he wanted to have a place where everyone could flourish, whether they were using, safe, pure safe beneficial products, whether they were looking to earn an income from using those products. And along the timeline of the business for 40 years, we have got lots of certifications that I'll touch on. But one of the main things, we've never tested animals in the 40 years that we've done business. So back in the 80s, like, animal testing was the norm. So there's lots of things that we have had ingrained in our business from day one, like being plant-based, obviously vegan, gluten-free, etc. Huge movements at the moment, but that's something that we have had, in our core values since day one. So the 4 decades of history also shows the sustainability of the business, the strong foundation of the business, because there's maybe some new emergence coming into the market at the moment, but it's really, really crucial to know that we are growing massively, and we are a 40-year-old company. In the UK, it's been in the UK now for almost 15 years, and we have grown, some months, over 40% this year alone, and we are in, this crisis. So it just shows you the growth of this company. And I genuinely do believe that people having a side business, or a side hustle that people call it, it's the new norm, because we are now no longer fixed to job security of one job, one income. We have to be creative, we have to be diverse, and we have to be open to change. So the reason why I partnered with Arbonne was because of the ethics, was because of the quality of the product, because I was a customer first before I started the business. We've got so many certifications, but one of the main ones that is really helping to position us in the market and to show why we are different, to show why we are unique, is that we are a B corporation. So a B corporation means that we balance profit with the people on the planet. And you can find out more about B Corps if you Google it. And I would encourage you to start switching brands to other B corporations as well for some of your other needs, because that is where we spend our money is actually going to make a difference. There's so much we have to do as a planet, as a global community, to improve everything that we do, whether it's what we purchase, whether it's how we consume things, whether it's our our household gas and electric, like, and moving into renewables. So all this whole sustainability thing, it is coming to the forefront. I truly believe that this is going to be the next focus once we get past what's happening just now. We really have to focus on sustainability if we want to have a planet in years to come. So that is a huge passion of mine, and something that I am really, really proud that Arbonne is taking that step and has been certified a B corporation, because it shows that we are making changes, and that our company is sustainable going forward. Because consumers are looking for that, especially the younger generation. They are making decisions to buy products based on how sustainable that company is, like what their ethics are like, what their values are like. And that is just going to grow and grow. I believe that will become, that certification will become a staple of a lot of businesses, and people will genuinely switch to buying products from a B corporation. So on the business side of things, I am so grateful now, and I'm just realizing how grateful for the low startup cost of Arbonne, because I'm looking into starting a traditional business, and the costs of that are incredible when you start listing them. Whereas with Arbonne, you start, it's £30 to start a business. You then have your, personal products that you would purchase on top. So whether it's nutrition, skincare, your personal care, makeup, like things that we're buying anyway. So we show you how to switch your current personal care spend through your business, essentially, and you get a fabulous discount, through the business as well. So you work the business alongside your career, schedule with the kids, busy lifestyle, whatever it is you currently do. And the business is actually, I personally find that I work it better when I am busier, because I'm just more organized and I'm a schedule in my work time. you're sharing things with people anyway. You're recommending things, whether it is products, you know, films, if we were able to travel more, holidays and locations. And you know, we do word of mouth recommendations all the time. So once you try the products, once you love the products, it's really, really natural for you to share and recommend with others. And the beauty of this business is that once you do introduce someone to the brand, the products are such high quality, and you know, we've obviously got the amazing sustainability and the ethics side as well. So that, coupled with the quality, means that you're going to get regular, you know, reorders, which means you're going to have that recurring income from your customers, and they all go onto your website. So you don't have to hold stock, you don't have to go out delivering door to door. You go onto they go onto your website, they log in as they would on any other website, purchase their orders. They'll probably get some free gifts, they'll get free postage, etc., depending on the the amount of their order, and you get paid your commission, and you haven't necessarily had to do anything for that recurring business. Yes, we give good customer service, and we tell them about new products, and we recommend complementary products, but you know, once you've got that regular customer who believe in the brand and know the quality of the products, then that is where, you know, the real sort of recurring income comes in from that side of things. It's a global business. So I'm based in the UK, but I have a team in Australia, and we train and we you know, make the times work for the different time zones. But that means that when I'm sleeping, there's people working, you know, on their business in Australia, and you know, because they're linked through me, like I get paid on that as well. You earn rewards and different incentives and different cash awards when you know, reach different levels and goals within your business. And if you want to know more about the earnings and things, you can go to earnings.arbonne.com. So that's the business side. Obviously, there's the personal development and growth, which I've talked about already. We do weekly trainings. They're online, they're on Zoom. We did do like once a month, you know, get-togethers in person, which obviously have stopped just now. But you know, I truly believe people who are coming into Arbonne just now have not seen and experienced the full version of Arbonne, because you haven't been to any of the in-person events that we have, which are incredible. So you know, it's a great time just now to build up the business online, and then once we're able to meet again in person, you will then really see the community and the people that we have in the business. Products. So, you know, they are consumable products, which means people will use them, they will run out, and you get the repeat sales. And we've got such a wide range of products. So if someone comes in and starts on skincare, they may then move to nutrition, they may use their makeup, they may switch out their shower gel or shampoo. You know, we have all of those health and wellness products. So we are not a niche niche group of products. We have something for everyone, you know, regardless of your gender, your age, or where you are, you know, in the world, because we are in the US, Canada, UK, Poland, Australia, New Zealand. All the products cruelty-free, vegan, formulated, gluten-free. We have over 2,000 ingredients that are banned from entering our products. So that's one thing that there's such an education on now, is how toxic some products can be, because the standards of the UK, and particularly the US market for cosmetics and beauty, they're, you know, they're not highly regulated. So what you need to know with Arbonne is that we have clean standards, we've got such a strict ingredient policy, and it's all plant-based ingredients. And as I said before, never tested on animals. So you know what we stand for, and that's something that we are really, really proud of. And all customers get a 45-day money-back guarantee. So from a business side of things, you know, you can recommend people the products, you can match them up to what they're looking for, and even if they're not happy after they've opened the products, tried the products, they can either do a exchange or they can get their money back. So there's very little companies out there will let you, you know, switch, particularly a beauty or a cosmetic product, or you know, anything like that you have you know, used maybe even for 30 days and still able to return it. Now that happens very, you know, very little within my business, but it is a great, you know, sort of trustworthy stamp that we have within our business. So, what I'm talking about here is showing you how you can start to earn a little bit extra money. Like, this business doesn't have to be, full-blown business to, ultimately work towards potentially replacing your income and, walking away from whatever it is you do just now, and having Arbonne as, a plan A as opposed to a plan B. This business can be a hobby. It can, be a couple extra £100 a month here or there, which might pay for kids' activities, the food for your month. It could be petrol. Like, it could just be that extra supplemental income, which is totally fine. Like, we have like everything available within Arbonne. So whatever you fit on that spectrum, you can make it work through Arbonne. And most people just come in to start earning that little bit extra money. That's what I did. And then I saw the potential, the huge potential of the business, what the company stood for, the kind of, sort of corporate leaders we had, the leaders we have, within our businesses. And that's when my vision grew. So I think everybody comes in looking for, that extra bit of money, something different, something for themselves. And what I love is that it's completely effort based. So in corporate, you can work next to someone who maybe isn't putting in as much effort as you. Maybe they're getting paid more than you. And that can be really, sort of destructive over time, because you're getting frustrated because you're putting in more effort and maybe seeing more results. With this business, it's completely effort based, and you determine, how much time, how much effort you put into this, and you are, rewarded, because that comes back to you, either, that month or a few months down the line, or sometimes even years. I've had people who I've spoke to about the business maybe 3 years ago that are now just coming back and saying, right, Victoria, this is the right time for me to start the business. So it's just about, planting those seeds, sharing the opportunity with people. It might not be the right time for them, but the products, like, definitely everybody needs to be, buying, these high quality, more sustainable products for themselves, for their own health, for the environment, for lots of reasons. So even if you are just coming in and sharing the products with people, then that is a brilliant step forward. So things at the moment, so side businesses, side hustles are huge. Over 400,000 people in the UK earn a part-time income through this network. Social businesses are growing, so we're all trusting people that we know and love over recommendations from, celebrities on TV and on social media. And global wellness is booming. So this is an industry that is growing massively. Clean skincare is growing massively. There's lots and lots of areas that are growing just now that fits in with this. So if you're looking at this from business side of things, right, how do I actually earn an income? So personal sales, so your personal recommendations to people, you are going to earn a commission. So we have got a really competitive compensation plan. For example, you will receive 35% commission for something that you retail at full price. You will receive 15% commission for something that you retail to like a loyal customer called a preferred client, because they get 20% off the products all year round, and you're going to get recurring commissions on every purchase that they make, because they're linked back to you for life, essentially. So that's the personal sales side of things. You then earn overrides, which is commissions that are earned from your team. So we don't get paid for introducing people to Arbonne, but we get a thank you check from Arbonne once they start being successful and they start seeing volume going through their business. So that's the two sides of it. You've got your personal sales and you've got the team side. And at every level, you have got cash awards dependent on your performance that month. So lots of fabulous ways to earn an income. And I'm just going to touch on, some of the average earnings for some of the different levels. So everyone comes in as an independent consultant. There's no fast track. You don't get promoted dependent on who you know, which can sometimes happen in corporate as well. So everybody comes in at the same level, and everybody, moves up these levels dependent on the volume of sales within your business. So the first level is district manager. I help people promote to this level as soon as possible, because you earn extra commissions at this level, and you're starting to earn, a decent bit of money a month to, help out with, every day, every month bills kind of thing. The second level is area manager. And the key thing about this level is that your business then becomes willable. So this is really where, you know, you're starting to earn, you know, a decent amount of money. You know, you're looking at an extra sort of 10, 11 grand a year on top of what you're maybe already earning. And you know, that then becomes willable. So if something was to happen to you, your you know, family or whoever you leave that money to would continue to get paid monthly, you know, if you were no longer here. So that is a huge driver for people to get to that level as well. Regional vice president, so this is where, you know, there's lots of choices starting to happen. You'll see the average, you know, income there, like, you know, that you know, can then offer you to replace your maybe current salary. It may be more than your current salary, it may be less, but it's starting to give you that choices. And you can see the top and bottom average as well. And then the top level is national vice president. So national vice president, you know, we typically say treat this like a 5-year plan. I always say, you know, even if it takes me 10 years to reach national vice president, and that's going to be my average annual income, then that's still a hell of a lot more than what I would ever be able to get in corporate. So it doesn't matter the timescales here, like the averages you can see, but, you know, everybody goes at their own pace. Some people go quicker than others, some people go slower than others. And that's the beauty of this business, is that there's no set way, there's no set path. We just show you the system and show you how to get started in the business. So I work really closely with everyone who starts the business in their first 60 to 90 days. I'm then there as like coach, mentor, but the key thing is that you are running your own business once we've showed you the ropes, and we have continuous, you know, trainings and ongoing personal development, and we're always here for advice and support. But ultimately it is effort based, and it's based on your efforts. So that can be a blessing, that can be a curse, because you don't have a boss. But, you know, we certainly help you get off to a strong start. So there's 2 ways to get started. So you can either join as a preferred client, which is the product side of things. You get 20% off everything. You get 40% off some special sets. You get free postage on orders over £120 full price. So that works out at like £96 with your 20% off. It's actually reduced to £10. And sometimes we have special offers on during the year, normally like twice a year, where that is free. Or you can start your own business, and, you know, it's £30 to get started with your website. You'll then, you know, buy your own personal products, and dependent on your budget, we can make that work. You get 35% commission, as I said, on full price products, 15% on your preferred client ones, and you receive 35% discount on all the products you purchase personally, and you get 50% off some of the special packs. It's really key to know that there's no mandatory minimum purchase requirements on a monthly basis, whether you're a preferred client or a consultant, and you don't have to keep stock, you don't have to buy inventory. So that's why it's such a smart way, because once someone orders something from your website, it goes straight from Arbonne's warehouse via DPD to their house. So that's why I wanted to share this business with you, because it's super smart, it's online, it's health and wellness based, and the values and ethics of this company is what people are looking for in this day and age with their personal care products. So if you've got any questions, please let me know. This was, you know, a quick overview of, you know, what I do with my business and how I run things. And I'm just really passionate about, you know, even if Arbonne isn't for you, please consider, you know, having that backup plan, maybe turning a current passion of yours into a business, or, you know, just thinking outside the box a little bit more, because we all need to be prepared for impact, because we do not know what's around the corner. But if you'd like to chat more about Arbonne, please reach out to myself or to the person that sent you this video, because we would love to answer any questions you have. You know, quite often we let fear hold us back. So because this is something new, it's maybe something you've not done before, it's perfectly normal for the little voice inside your head to be going, oh, you know, I don't know if this is something you should do, because, you know, I've never done it before, maybe I don't have time, do I have the money? Like, these are all common questions that we get asked. And at the end of the day, if you know, and you've got that gut feeling inside that says, yeah, this is something that I need to take a look at, this is something that, you know, I need to give it a go. Like, you know, the worst, I always write down what's the worst thing that could happen from me making this decision, and what could happen on the positive side if I do follow this. And for me, like, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to have an amazing discount on incredible products. Okay, if you decide to quit further down the line, there might be, you know, some people have that sort of embarrassment feeling of, you know, okay, maybe I didn't succeed, but you're only going to have that if you quit. And for me, you know, when you stick to this business, when you're consistent with it, you know, people who generally, you know, don't succeed within this line of work is because they're not consistent with their business. They don't do the trainings, they don't show up to the personal development things that we do, etc. So, you know, it's always dependent on that person. So even if you know someone else who's had an experience with it, you know, you can't have that judge the rest of the industry, because you're not them, and you know, are in charge of your own effort and what you decide to do. So that's kind of worst case scenario. You might just end up loving the products and just being a product lover and product consumer, which is amazing as well. Or what if it does work? You know, what dreams have you had packed away, you know, in the closet or in that chest that, you know, you've thought, okay, I'm never going to be able to do them? What would you love to do with your family? What would you love to be able to give to your kids? What would you love to do with traveling, with business, with your work? What are you really passionate about, but you require money to do that, or you require time or choice to be able to do that? Like, this is all possible within this business if you are consistent with it and you plug into the different trainings and you know, the leadership that we have within this company. So any questions, please let us know. And yeah, look forward to working with you soon. Or if you decide to go for the products, then we can get you set up with an amazing discount to try the products. So thank you for taking the time, and chat to you soon.